Now, ANC members in the Free State have gathered for the party's 110th anniversary rally. The interim leadership in the province has come together to rebuild and unite structures that have experienced challenges with past electoral conferences. Reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones is in the Free State checking with provincial leadership and its readiness for the elective conference, and he joins us now. Good afternoon, Pule. What did the ANC Interim Provincial Committee say about bringing back the Free State to stability?
Well, Mfundo, amongst other key issues, the interim provincial leadership here in the Free State, continued to reaffirm its renewal policies, which meant, renewing the internal systems, which would actually ensure that it eradicates issues of disorganization, issues of internal fightings, amongst other core challenges which has faced the party. But while that's the case, they've also now looked into some of the key issues which they believe that the National Executive Committee of the ANC needs to deal with, such as saying that suspended ANC members who continue to violate the party suspension rules should be dealt with. Of course, this comes in the wake of what we all know, which is no secret, that the party's ANC Secretary General, who's been suspended, Espa, has been accused, of course, of, amongst other things, doing issues of convening events which are not supposed to be in line with the party, or attending events which he isn't allowed to do, particularly after what we saw in Musina, where he was expected to visit a branch in the province. But the interim provincial leadership here says these are some of the issues that have to be looked into thoroughly to ensure that the party's constitution isn't tainted. And we spoke to the convener earlier on, Pule Letshwiti-Jones, who gave an overview highlight of their stance on the matter, saying that, just even though they're celebrating the party's 110th anniversary here in the Free State, they still believe there is an uphill battle, or uphill mountain rather, that has to be climbed, and ensure that they can deal with some of the challenges which continue to threaten the party's integrity and, of course, the party as a whole. I just wanted to take a listen to what he had to say earlier on when we spoke to him.
While we've been given a chance by citizens of the province, and you remain the home of the ANC, we are frowning and very disappointed that there are those comrades who have deployed as councillors in less than 3 months. Now they are taking the confidence of our people for granted. These councillors and public representatives of the ANC, we want to warn you, this victory was not for you and your family. Your responsibility is to serve our people. This fight in Mangaung, where the caucus is divided, it must come to an end. The problems in Tishabeng and other areas, we say you must stop now, comrades. You will not continue to be allowed to make the ANC to be the enemy of our people. We are not going to allow you again to make the ANC to be in conflict with our people. If you don't want to serve our people, it's time to leave, comrades. We can't keep you as long as we are going to make problems of the ANC with the people that it serves. We will discuss these issues, comrades. We heard you, Comrade Mahlatsi, Comrade Tukwan, and Comrade Nampond. This thing that is happening here, we are not going to afford it. The leadership of the IPC and RCs, please arrest this decay. We have that particular responsibility.
Ours is to make sure that we deal with all other issues that we should attend to make sure that no one, not even the suspended SG, should be allowed to cause any problems in the province in terms of our project of building structures of the ANC. Of course, we have seen the involvement also, in some instances, his presence and many other things. These are some of the things that we are going to be raising sharply at the National Executive Committee to say the NEC has to now take a stand and make sure that when you are suspended, any person who respects the organization, we expect from the suspended Secretary General to demonstrate this humility and understanding of the ANC by making sure that he respects, even if he disagrees with it. But once the structure has actually taken a decision, these, of course, are some of the words that he has been preaching here. That once an organization takes a decision, whether you like it or not, you accept it or not, you've got to act accordingly